Alright, wasting some time here, and this is just going to be a fairly simple, easy video. How to go about attempting to win the Halloween event. You don't have to win it to make it worth your while. I mean, if you at least get, I think it's 130,000 damage. Yeah, 130,000 damage, and you destroy 2 of the enemy ships, you'll get most of the reward. So, I mean, that's the main objective. Do that much damage, 130,000, and kill 2 ships. You're going to get 3 camos from that and 200,000 credits. It's not bad. It's plenty enough to justify your 13 minutes in battle, even if you lose. If you don't make it to that standard, well, it's not great. There's a AM5. I'm a little bit busy right now, sir. You'll see that in the video, though. Anywho, we're going to start off with the Jackal, about how to... I guess he wants to play in a division. We're going to start off with the Jackal, about how to... what you're supposed to do. So there are going to be catapults. These are like enemy artillery positions. The Jackals, it's a battleship. There are the ships that you're going to want to focus those. You're going to want to take those out. And the way you take those out before the friendly ships get up to it, you just want the battleships in the circle with the Transylvania. If you have all the destroyers and all the cruisers in there, they're going to outrun the battleships. It's just kind of silly. So destroyers, you really need to stay out of that circle. You don't need the ship to go faster. So the more friendlies are in the circle, the faster the escort ship goes. That's the base thing. So, and you see it all the time. The destroyers will start off the match, and they'll take off, and they'll get the Transylvania moving. Battleships never get really a chance to catch up, and their teammates will all get killed to the catapults. Catapults hurt. You need to take those out. A good BB salvo will take those out in, if you have nice dispersion, will take it out in one go. You really need to go for that. It needs to be battleships' main objective is to suppress the catapults so they don't start wrecking your destroyers, cruisers, and the battleships themselves. There's no point in firing HE. If you look there, chance of fire on target is 0%. It's a waste of time. It's just load HE, be happy you're a battleship. Battleships, yeah, just stay next to or slightly in front of would be a bit better of the Transylvania, as long as your friendlies aren't all pushing it, up faster, because like I said, the more friendly ships are in the circle with the Transylvania, the faster it goes. So not everybody needs to be in there. Destroyers definitely don't need to be in there. You're out front, you're spotting, you're launching torps. That's what you need to do. Anyways, we're going to get back to destroyers in a second. So that's what you do with a battleship. On the Igor, the St. Louis. You need to be shooting HE most of the time. If you check the fire chance on this thing, it's north of ridiculous. It's into the ludicrous kind of territory. 33% on fire on a St. Louis. I mean, I think people probably have dreams about that in a normal random battle. So shoot everything with HE. You cause a lot of fires, cause a lot of damage. Probably get to that damage limit. We want 130,000 fairly easily. And you want to shoot AP only if you're having to go after a catapult. Just because the AP, the HE damage is fairly abysmal at 1,000. AP damage, you can really help a battleship take out a catapult if they didn't land all their shells onto a catapult and suppress it completely in one salvo. Cruisers, you need to be on the lookout for those because you need to take them out so they don't start wrecking you. Because they can one-shot, the catapults can one-shot a friendly destroyer. It takes them a bit more to kill a St. Louis, or the Igor, like 3 or 4, 5 shots. But their catapults are also fairly easy to dodge if you just make them miss long or short. As long as you see it coming, use those WASD hacks. You'll be good to go. But St. Louis, well, I really want to call it St. Louis. Yeah, you don't need to be in the circle. You're fast enough to where you can go around it. You don't need to be in with it. The max speed for it is 21 knots, so you don't really need to be in there with it. But yeah, it is hard to keep up with it in the Jackal, especially if you're maneuvering. I know it's 23 knots, but it's hard to keep up and hard to make up that ground in the beginning because the battleship's starting back. And on to the Blade. Man, alright, so just kind of reiterate, you don't need to be in the circle with the Transylvania, because you're going to make it move. You're going to make it get in front of your allies. They're going to have a hard time catching up. Go around it in the start of the battle. Just, use your WASD keys. Go around the outside. And start launching torps at folks, man. That's all you need to do. The enemy ships are based on the Mikasa. So what do you not want to do? You don't want to get within 4 kilometers of those guys. You have a 20-second reload on your torps. You don't need to get close. Just launch your torps. You're gonna probably be the one of the easier folks to get over the 130,000 damage in 2 kills, just because your torpedoes will completely wreck these guys. Again, if you see a catapult that's down pretty low, you just launch some shells over to it. I mean, your AP and your HE damage, I mean, they're both 1500. You don't have any chance of setting fires, so you might as well shoot AP, which is kind of weird in a destroyer. But, I mean, you're never going to start fire in this thing, so it's kind of silly. Your only damage over time you're going to get are from floods. I think you can cause flooding. I actually didn't check that. Oh, man. Anywho, so that's the main objectives to do. Another thing I see a lot of people do, torpedoing friendlies. You have a 20-second reload. I know you want to get those torpedoes out, but you don't need a torpedo a friendly. Just, if it's a possibility of torping a friendly, don't launch the torps that way. You're going to have enemies on all sides that you're going to most likely be able to torp. Nice turning circle of 470 meters, and the turret rudder shift time is silly too. You can just shoot them off the other side at some other target, and don't take any chances with hitting your allies. That's a big no-no. And closing it out, the upgrades. I do have all the premium upgrades on there right now. Definitely helps. Fires aren't a big problem, it seems like. It seems like they do less damage, but having the premium consumable is nice because you get knocked, a lot of things knocked out, especially in the destroyer. And everybody gets a repair. I have the premium repair on too because every little bit helps, and you're going to have to fight a lot of enemies. Anyways, if you have any tips and or tricks or strategies that I did not cover and you want to share, put them in the comments below so maybe we can be a bit more successful. But like I said in the beginning, as long as you get 130,000 damage, 2 kills, you got the you get the camos, which are the important reward with the 100% XP. Anyway, see y'all next time. Have fun.